Welcome back for another fun short little video that I have decided to start doing every week on Wednesdays. And a quick little announcement, I have finally decided that I am going to call this the Sockness Spice Hour, even though it's only like 10 minutes, but you know what, round up, why not? So today's topic is very important to me. It's something that I thrive on and is part of the reason that I'm in the role that I'm in, because it's very dear and near to my heart. And what I like to call it for today's video, to kind of go along with the Hogwarts theme of my life, is let's be a little more Luna. This is Luna Lovegood, if you don't know the Harry Potter series very well. Luna is one of a kind. She's unique, she's different. She has her own perspective on life, and some people see that and think she's weird and odd. But others, such as myself, see it as innovation and creativity. So when I started thinking about these two components, it really made me understand my role better and how I can be better at it. And ever since I started implementing a couple of these strategies into my work life, they've greatly improved my productivity, my enjoyment, and my networking with folks all over the place. So today I just have 3 quick little tips that have helped me in my sourcing role, as well as other roles that I've had when it comes to working with people. So what I want to talk about today are 3 little tips, being authenticity, creativity, and gratitude. So let's go. Starting with authenticity, something that I really feel is just one of the best things you can do in any career is be authentic. In layman's terms, just be real. Be who you are, and don't try and be, in a sense, a knockoff brand of yourself. If you're a quiet, introverted type person, that's okay. Use that to benefit you and others. There are skills within that type of personality. If you're an extrovert, if you're outgoing, if you're social, utilize that. Don't try to harbor yourself in to fit into a mold, because there's skills and traits within being that authentic self that will be valued by others and can help you value yourself. So authenticity is not just about being who you are and being your true real self, but it's really showing others that if they come to me on a Monday, they're going to get the same Kaylin that they come to on a Friday. Now, Monday versus Friday, it might be a little bit different energy level-wise, but for the most part, they know what to expect because I'm going to be my authentic self. They know how I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm going to be empathetic. I'm going to be understanding. I'm going to have these qualities that are going to be consistent with all my interactions with them. And that's part of being authentic. And when it comes to being a recruiter or being a sourcer, authenticity is key. You will not be able to build trust with others in any capacity if you're not authentic, if you're not the real you, and if your personality is all over the place. No one's going to want to work with you because they're not going to know who they're working with from day to day. So that's being authentic, and I highly recommend it because everybody's awesome. Just be yourself and you're going to rock the world. Second, creativity. Here's where Luna thrives. And yes, this is Luna again. She's still with me every day. Being creative is huge in a world that is driven by social media and different ages and working with different generations and just trying to stand out. And some of the traditional ways of recruitment and sourcing, I definitely still value. There is value in the grind and the hard work and the blasting out emails and the cold calling and the flyer distribution. However, you can't just rely on tradition. You have to come up with new and innovative ways of embracing the world out there. I can't approach every single person the same. They're not going to want to work with me if they think they're working with, hello, my name is Kaylin. I'm a robot recruiter. Do you want this job? Yes, no. Nobody's going to want to work that. I don't even want to work that. That was painful just to pretend. And so people want not only your authentic self, but your creativity as well. They want to feel special because they should. You know, our jobs aren't about just filling opportunities throughout the nation or the world. It's about helping others find their path, find what they're driven to do and succeed in, and work with them to achieve their goals. So if we don't find their goals, if we just put a flat sugar coat over everything and say this is just, you know, cookie cutter recruiting, you're not going to get as far. You might fill jobs and you might, you know, go through the motions, but you're going to miss out on so many opportunities by just taking the time to think of how to relate. How do I relate to this person? This person's an engineer, or I noticed on LinkedIn that they like to do this in their spare time. Like, how can I interrelate the two? How can I creatively reach them in a way that really stands out? So when they're going through their 50 emails from 500 different recruitment firms, mine stands out because it's not just, do you want a job? Check the box, yes or no. Okay, bye, never see you again. It's much more real. It's much more of like as if I'm emailing a friend on a professional level and trying to gauge their interest in what they want to do in their life. Always putting it back on them and what their goals are, not mine. And sometimes that takes a real creative spice, but regardless of if you're more analytical type A or more creative type B, everybody has the ability to be creative in their own special way. And I really strive for you to try and find yours. So last but definitely not least is gratitude. Having gratitude is huge in this industry. It's very hard at times. A lot of the times we might be fueled or filled with negative connotations and people viewing us in certain ways as recruitment or as it's sourcing. And sometimes you'll have those days where it's really difficult to just accept the fact that negative views are going to come into play. You're going to be called X, Y, and Z on one day, but then the next day everything will be fine. But what's important is to always be grateful for the opportunities that you have, and that you have the opportunity to change others' lives and to help them reach their goal. And you get to be grateful that you are given the chance to do that. I am given the chance to meet new people every single day. And whether they're the nicest person or maybe they're having the worst day ever and they decide to take it out on me, I need to be grateful that I'm even given the opportunity to change others' lives or to meet others and they change my life. Either way, gratitude is helping me to see the silver lining in every cloud. And that's so important when it comes to recruitment, sourcing, networking, life, is just being grateful for what you have and the opportunities you have to give. And whether you get a response as positive or negative, always continue to look for that silver lining because it's going to really drive you forward. And I guarantee you, going off of that quote about sugar, salt, and honey and what attracts bees, you're going to get more connections and you're going to get more friends and better relationships if you just continually put sugar out there to attract the bees or honey or whatever they eat, compared to if you're just throwing out dirty dirt, salt, water, or whatnot. Yeah, that makes sense. So, end of the day, we can all be a little bit more Luna. We all have the ability to be our authentic selves and not apologize for it. You are amazing exactly who you are, and you need to embrace that. Be creative. Find new ways to approach people and to reach people and to network with them. And finally, always be grateful for what you have. You have a gift every single day that you are alive to really embrace life and to make changes in your own life and the life of others. So always strive to seek out that silver lining so that you can help show others who might not be able to see it, and so that you can always continually grow and develop as a professional in general, just in a happier place. So that will conclude my video for this week. Again, if you have any questions, comments, any ideas for upcoming videos, put a couple notes in the comment section. Feel free to reach out to me directly. Like I said, I always love connecting and I always love meeting new people. So